Hey there, I'm Jenny Hubbard. I am so excited to spend a few minutes with you today as we look back over 2020. And I wanted to personally say thank you for the support that you've given us during such an extraordinary year. It is exciting to know that in a time where there was so much uncertainty, there was one thing for sure, and that is that we continued our work in honoring the human-animal bond, albeit different than we anticipated as we started off the year. But as we close out these extraordinary times, I just wanted to take a few minutes and look back over the year and let you know how much I appreciate your continued support. We entered 2020 with hopeful anticipation of what the new decade would bring. I don't think we were that far off from anyone else. 2020 was a new decade and the year that so much would happen. We started off our year moving into a new office space. Our friends at IBM came to help us in bitter temperatures, moving our office from down the street to up the street, and positioned us to start a year of work and making an impact for humans and animals alike. Very quickly after the start of the year, we learned that our friends in Australia were working hard to save the animals impacted by the wildfires. And while so many have come together to support us, we came together to support them. We started off the year raising over $2,000 for our friends in Australia and hosting 3 workshops, welcoming over 150 guests. All too soon, the world folded in on herself as we all faced the uncertainty of a global pandemic. Early in the spring, we were faced with disappointment after disappointment. Programs were canceled. Our most attended event, Catherine's Butterfly Party, the event that marks her birthday celebration, was pushed to August. We found ourselves unable to be in the classrooms teaching kids how to love the animals in their midst. And while we were all very disappointed, we decided that it was a time as we sheltered in place that we could continue to make an impact, and we brought our sanctuary to yours. And we quickly found that while we weren't able to gather together in person, people that were gathering and sheltering at home with their pets needed our help. The Senior Paw Project opened its doors to homebound seniors, and we started sharing meals for the pets of those caregivers, offering in total over the course of 8 months over 130,000 pet food meals. We were reaching people and animals alike. Slowly, the sanctuary opened her arms to us and encouraged us to come outside. We quickly realized that there was a way to come together, and that while the world was battling a global pandemic, we could, in small groups, gather and learn and celebrate, and we did. In the late summer, we hosted our first summer camp, welcoming 15 campers for 4 days as they explored the world of creatures and how to care for them. We welcomed, over the course of 6 months, 177 volunteers to the sanctuary property, where people planted and tilled and weeded and created gardens for both humans and animals. Our community garden harvested over 1,000 pounds of food for humans and close to 400 pounds of produce for animals. And our pollinator garden planted over 1,000 pollinator plugs native to the area that would sustain our beneficial insects. Sundays at the sanctuary resumed, and albeit smaller groups, families enjoyed the outdoors while learning about the creatures that existed alongside us. We started giving people an opportunity to exhale and expand their minds, Goat yoga delighted, while human yoga allowed people to stop for a second and realize that we were going to be all right. We are so excited about taking what we've learned in 2020 and putting it into practice in 2021. We will work our hardest to celebrate the sanctuary. We're going to take it to the trails, and we're going to expand our programming across the country. Because we know, and we've experienced, as I hope you know and you've experienced, that kindness truly does heal. Thank you again for all your support, and I wish you all the very best in 2021.